Hey guys, it's Cena. You guys, I'm trying to smile and I'm trying to have a positive attitude. These last few days have affected me really bad with this school shooting. As a lot of you know, I have twin boys that are in high school that I love so much. My boys are my everything. My husband and my boys are my everything. And I'm looking around a lot because I have people walking around me and I have to be around aware of my surroundings. But last year, my sons, as you know, play football, they run track, and I'm a very active parent. My husband's a very active parent in our kids' school. Last year, a young man used to sit right behind me a couple times. I've taken him home. He has invited my boys to different events. I've picked him up to go skating or doing different things that the boys do to hang out. This young man sat behind me. Big curls, just brunette, just chubby little boy since I've known him since middle school. Last year, he took 2 children's life. He suspected that another student out of my boys' school had stole something from him. So he invited these 2 young men to his house and he got them on the back deck and he shot them both execution style. My heart just totally broke. This is public news, so I'm not sharing anything that's not public. Anthony had talked to my son the day before this happened in math class, and he was so mad that someone had stole something from him and he was going to get them back. But my son never put 2 and 2 together. He thought maybe beat him up or, he was like, okay, whatever. But my son never thought anything of that manner he would do. It bothers me. It shakes me. Fast forward, this young man's in jail now for the rest of his life. 2 funerals we had to go to last year were awful. Just awful. This young man had been kicked off the football team prior to this. He had trouble in school, which I did not know. But I stopped taking him home from practice earlier that year because he cussed in my back seat. And I feel that any kid that will do that in front of a parent is to me, considered disrespectful. I don't allow my boys to do any. No one would ever come to me and say that my boys did that because that's just not allowed in our house. It just nerves me because fast forward some more. There was a church shooting directly behind my boys' school. Directly behind, back door behind my boys' school, walking distance. People were killed during a church service. This was just last year, 2017. Things are starting. This stuff is bothering me, you guys. Bothering me badly. My kid's school was locked down 4 times last year because of some clowns and other threats of weapons being brought to their schools. 4 times that I couldn't get to my kids. Those lockdowns are horrible to a parent. Absolutely horrible. It saddens me. Me and my husband have had to talk to our boys. We have a meeting spot in case they do have to evacuate the school. We have meeting spots that is between us 4. We have set codes. Just if they can't text a lot or call me, just text this code to myself or my husband to let us know they need help. You have to know your kids. You have to talk to your kids. You have to know your kids' friends. I have a basketball hoop at my house. I have plenty of yard where the kids play football any time of the day during the summer or even spring, whenever it's warm out. Yesterday it was 77. My yard was full. I know my kids' friends. I'm not the best parent. I'm not the world's best parent. But every Friday before football games, I'm there feeding the football team out of my own pocket. It's something that my husband and I chose to do. That way I know I get to pray with the team and I get to know each and every one of the coaches and each and one of the players. I want to know who's around my kids at all times. I take snacks for track meets. I'm that parent. I am that parent. I'm always told, and I'm so thankful, God, thank you, that people always say, your boys are so respectful, so well-mannered. I'm always, pull up your pants, I'm that parent. If I see your kid sagging or I'm that parent. I don't care. As myself and another parent at the school, we call our kids our village. I'll snitch on your kid in a heartbeat. I saw a kid taking somebody home that I knew that he shouldn't have been. I snitched. Yep, I did. I didn't snitch. I'm watching our village. You guys, we have to do something about these gun laws. I'm not arguing with anyone over gun laws. It has to stop. Children are dying. Educators are dying. We are in February. It's still the new year. 18 school shootings. 18. We walk into our sanctuary at church and we have armed policemen at our church. This isn't cool. This is not, as a parent, I'm sickened to my stomach. This has knocked on the door of my children's school. This has knocked on the churches around my neighborhood. It's too much. It's too much. And it's every day, every week. It's too much, people. We have to wake up. We have to know our children. So many other things. A young man was killed just days ago outside of a school here in Tennessee. No one needs a weapon that can shoot 20 rounds in a second. No one needs that. No one. You guys, I'm sorry for rambling, but my heart is broke right now. My heart is shook. My kids' school has been locked down for the last 2 days because of threats. Kids just find a way to aggravate things. For 2 days, they've been on lockdown just for precaution. There's an armed police officer at every school in the city. I don't even live in Florida, but it's affecting everyone across the country. We cannot go to school or church without seeing a gun in our face. In our face. You guys, I love you. Please pray. Please know your children. Talk to your children. Have a plan. There's no other way around this. Have a plan. Hug you guys. I love you guys. Bye.